Excellent. That's actually a really common mistake. A lot of people say she recommended to take. I've heard it many, many times. She recommended to take, and I also hear she suggested to take, and they're wrong. They're certainly wrong. It should be she recommended taking the first flight home. So it certainly is a gerund after recommend. Well done. You didn't fall into that trap. Okay. I could finally persuade Megan. Oh, and by the way, I shouldn't forget, recommend is just like insist. You can say she recommended that I take the first flight home. Yeah, and so both are possible there. Okay, let's come on to number 3. And do say, guys, if you have any questions. Sometimes I can't see because I haven't got you up. But do ask if you have got any questions. Okay, let's go on to...
I have a question.
Please, please.
On she recommend, can we use the subjunctive there? She recommended.
Yes, we can. That's a very good question. Yes, we can. Recommend is a subjunctive verb. So she recommended he take, not takes. Yeah,
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Very good question. She recommended he take. Go on.
Amazing.
Okay, yeah. So recommend is a subjunctive verb. My mum insisted that he take the money. Insist is a subjunctive verb as well. She insisted he take the money. And so insist is exactly the same as recommend. Yes, we can use it with subjunctive. We do use them both with should as well. And I think it's almost like the British way of avoiding subjunctive in a funny kind of way. But you will see the should construction as well with both insist and recommend. Okay? Okay, would anyone like to jump in on number 3? And that was very good, Nike, very impressive. Who would like to jump in on number 3? I'm glad you mentioned subjunctive. So we've got, I could finally persuade Megan, and for the people looking at YouTube wondering what we're looking at this, guys. You want to get onto Telegram so that you can see it too, yeah? Just thought I'd add that. So what do you think, guys? I could finally persuade Megan not to do, to not do, or not doing it. Would anyone like to jump in? Anybody? Oh, let me put the options back up. Sorry.
I'm here. I'm here.
Please. Okay, Nike. What do you think is the correct answer?
I could finally persuade Megan not doing something. I don't remember the verb.
I'm afraid not. Nike. I could finally persuade Megan not to do it. It's a 2+ infinitive. Persuade somebody to do something. Okay. We do say talk somebody into doing something, and that means persuade. But persuade and convince are persuade somebody to do something, convince somebody to do something, but talk somebody into doing something. And it's because talk somebody into is a phrasal verb, so it ends in a preposition, and prepositions always take gerund. Okay, let's see how you do on number 4, Nike. Unless anybody else wants to jump in. If you do, jump in, but otherwise carry on, Nike. What do you think? He warned. It's going to be either he warned being careful, he warned us to be careful, or he warned to be careful.
He warned to be careful.
Unfortunately, no. What would be your second guess?
Sorry.
That's all right. They're really hard, the reporting verbs. There are so many different structures. So which one would be your second guess?
So what is the correct answer?
He warned us to be. We need a somebody there. He warned somebody to do something, or we warned somebody not to do something. You can do it with not as well, but he warned us to be careful. Yeah, you need that person in there. It's like the verb tell. You never just tell something unless it's a collocation. There are exceptions, actually. But normally it's tell somebody something. Yeah, tell somebody to do something. Warn somebody to do something. Persuade somebody to do something. Convince somebody to do something. Warn is in the same group as persuade. Yeah? Okay,
thank you.
And there are other options here. You can say he warned us. He warned us that we should be careful is possible as well. He warned us that, but it's quite a mouthful, and I don't think we would often say that. He warned us to be careful is the shortened version, and so it's easier. Okay? Okay, let's have a look at number 5. The doctor asked to me that I stop. The doctor asked to me to stop, or the doctor asked me to stop.
The
Sorry.
doctor asked me to stop.
Good. Yeah, absolutely. Ask is in the same group as warn, persuade, and convince. Yeah, ask somebody to do something, tell somebody to do something, tell's in the same group. Persuade somebody to do something and warn somebody to do something. Okay, I think I've already given you the answer for this one. What do you think about number 6? Anybody? Anybody know the answer out there, guys? Oh, hello?
It should be in
Oh, you're breaking up. Go on.
Well, again, it should be infinitive.
So which one? I'm sorry, you're breaking up there. Bad connection.
So, okay, so which are the options? Can I know the options, please?
Sure, it's I told they to come with us, I told that they come with us, and I told them to come with us.
Of course, they told them.
Yeah, told them to come with us. Tell somebody to do something. The same as all those other verbs that we've just looked at from persuade, but not the same as recommend or insist. Okay, have a look at number 7. Anybody got any ideas with number 7? They offered taking me home, they offered me taking home, or they offered to take me home. Any ideas?
Well, they offered to take me home. They offered to take me home.
Good, to take me home, offer to do something. This is just immediately 2 plus infinitive. Never say they offered me to do something, because it's never correct to put the somebody there first. This is different, this one. It's just immediately 2 plus infinitive, unlike tell, ask, warn, persuade, and convince. Okay? Have a look at number 8. What do you think for number 8, guys? Any ideas for number 8?
I think with encourage always we use the to. I encourage my boss to something the project.
Good. So which one would it be then? Not to leave or to not leave?
I encourage my boss not to leave, I guess.
Good. Yeah, that is the preferred option. I suppose it's because we don't like to split infinitives. A lot of grammar teachers talk about splitting 2 plus infinitive. Actually, you can, and I don't see the bottom one, to not leave, as a terrible option. Some natives will say it sometimes, definitely. I encouraged my boss to not leave the project. Some natives will say it, but not to leave is considered more royal, more formally correct, certainly. Okay, let's have a look at number 9. Which one would you say here? He denied, he told, or he insisted that he was involved in the accident? I see 2 correct options here. What do you reckon, guys? They obviously only want one, but...
Okay, Dave, again, can you please repeat the options again? So you said denied, involved,
sure, yeah.
And the third one?
Do you if you've got your screen on, if you've got your Telegram on your phone, you can turn the screen on and you can see it. Yeah, it's on. It should be on the screen. But it's he denied, he told, or he insisted that he was involved in the accident. One's definitely wrong. Which one do you think is?
I think he denied. Maybe he denied that he was involved in the accident. Maybe he denied.
Yeah, I think that's the one they want as well. But I actually don't see anything grammatically wrong with he insisted that he was involved in the accident. It's grammatically correct. So a little bit strange that Test English put insisted down there, because it is also correct. But we can't say he told that. He told me that is correct, but not he told that. Yeah? So always remember you need a somebody after the told, because it's a really common mistake, just he told that. I hear it very often, I think every day, probably. Okay, and the last one, number 10, he denied, admitted, or accused me of stealing the book.
I think he admitted of stealing the book.
I'm afraid not. It's not admit of. It's got to be here. It's just he admitted stealing the book. You can say he admitted to stealing the book. And this is why reporting verbs are hard. There are many options for each and every verb, and each and every verb is different. So he admitted stealing the book is correct. He admitted having stolen the book is correct. He admitted to stealing the book is also correct. And to having stolen the book, that's also correct. But with the of, this must be he accused me of stealing the book. Accuse somebody of doing something. Okay? Yeah, and
Tim, I have a question, please.
Please.
I want to go to number 8.
Okay.
I encourage my boss. What can we say? I encourage my boss to not leave. Sorry. Yeah, number 8. I encourage my boss not to leave the project. Not to leave the project.
Not to leave is formally correct.
Not leave the project?
Natives do. Natives do say it, but that doesn't mean it's the best option. The best option is not to leave the project. That's considered formally correct. That's what you should write in an academic essay. But the bottom option you will hear natives using, certainly. I've got no doubt whatsoever. Yeah, we do split infinitives, it's the truth. And there's not really anything wrong with it. I'm not sure there's something really bad with it, if I'm honest. But, okay, well, we'll hold it there for today, guys. But I'm going to keep doing these online classes. We'll do a little exercise together, and I'll ask you to jump in. If anyone's watching on YouTube, I'm sorry that you couldn't see what everybody else could see here, but it's just a case of I can't share it on that screen as well. So I'm just going to be sharing this on Telegram. So if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. You know, this is for my YouTube audience as well. You are welcome to join me on Telegram, just as everybody else has. I put up the times that I'm going to be coming on live, and then you can come along and discuss some of these questions with me. That will never be possible on YouTube because there is no interaction on YouTube. It's an advertising channel. It's not really a channel for live interactive classes like Telegram is. So if you would like to join us, please, all you got to do is click on the link. I keep giving it to you. Simple as that. And I will see you probably tomorrow evening if you join that group. And maybe you'll be able to ask us an interesting question. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody on Telegram for... Oh, whoopsie daisy. Well, thanks everybody on Telegram for... There we go, that's better. For coming along and for taking part. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate all of the excellent answers that you gave. Don't worry if you made some mistakes. The reporting verbs are a nightmare. They really are. They're not an easy topic to teach at all. And the way to do it is just keep repeating them and repeating them and repeating them. And take note of the structures that you see when you are reading and when you are watching TV in English. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will see everybody tomorrow.